Hello, and welcome back to my playthrough of Pokemon Blue. In the last episode, we caught all of the Safari Zone Pokemon and we started making our way down the route from Lavender Town down to Fuschia City once more. So we found ourselves, I think this is Route 13 maybe? 13, 12. Just doing some small battles around here just to sort of both level up and in case there are rare Pokemon like this Ditto. I don't particularly want to lose. I'm pretty sure I don't have a Ditto. So I'm going to just save it for the moment. I'm going to turn to Cordyceps because Cordyceps is my best user of Spore. Spore is a great attack, purely for the Okay, so for some reason it's faster than me, but it's not. Okay, I'm using Swords Dance just so I'll be able to take off some. I don't know. Of course it kills him. Should have thought that through. I'll go back. So, again, we go back to Cordyceps. We use Spore. Oh, he used Spore on me. What a dick. So we use Leech Life. Leech Life is decent. As you can see, I'm taking off quite a lot of health. Getting down to a decent amount of health. He's still asleep. And we can use a Great Ball. And it doesn't work. And we use another Great Ball. And it doesn't work. But a third Great Ball and he is down. So there we have. We have a new Ditto. And I'm pretty sure that's like one of the only Pokemon around this area which we don't have. So the next step is to start thinking about moving onwards and further back to Fuschia. Now, the next step after Fuschia, as you should probably know, is the water routes. So flying, that's 40, 41. We'll do Lepidopter. I mean, it is kind of weak to it, but it shouldn't be too bad. Psychic should, destroy these guys. Just because Norbert is currently low on PP. Certainly for Slash, at least, which is his top attack at the moment. And Spearow, easy peasy, get through. I can keep Somnus for a while because he's obviously got the electric attacks that are going to destroy the water Pokemon. Use Ember. We'll see how far we can get just using Embers. Obviously these bird keepers are a bit annoying in the sense that I can't use my beautiful Earthquake move. Obviously ground doesn't hit flying. You have some HMs, right? Pokemon can't ever forget those moves. That guy says he will fly home. This guy is another bird Pokemon trainer. You can see there's loads of them around here. This is actually a pretty long route in terms of just the distance between two Pokemon centers. This is probably the longest. That or from Fuschia to Cinnabar, which is just annoying, really. Level 45, good. They need to learn better moves. And then this guy is a biker, if I remember correctly, which means we can start using Earthquake. Earthquake will do loads of damage to these guys. And another one. And another one. So, that's good. You asked us to get lost, so we will. Faced with these guys, the only guy we haven't faced off against are these few. Those around here. Use Ember. I'm running out of PP. A Doduo and a Fearow. It doesn't make it, which means there is. Oh, that's still seismic shots. I forgot. I can do 40. I've still got a decent amount of damage then. This is Route 14. So, bird Pokemon are my true love. And then this guy's also got some stuff, so we'll Let's make toss. So he turns into a ball and throws him up in the air. I'm going to do it again. This is because I'm really, really close to actually getting this, you know, getting this final ultimate, well, kind of ultimate move for Charizard. Another biker, so more poison Pokemon, which means more ground attacks. No, but there we go. So he's trying to learn Flamethrower, which is excellent for me, because I get rid of Ember. Flamethrower is by far the better attack, obviously. Probably the best fire attack. Might is right, and you know it. Have you heard of the legendary Pokemon? The reason being is, yeah, Fire Blast has, you know, is stronger, but less accurate, and also Fire Blast has, you know, less PP, so therefore not only is it less accurate, but if you miss, you suffer a lot more, despite being slightly more powerful. So I think I'll keep with Flamethrower. I think the only of the like mega moves that's actually particularly decent is Blizzard. Blizzard instead of Ice Beam. But I actually probably won't be using Blizzard as well, which is actually might be a bit surprising. But I don't think I've got any Pokemon that can actually learn it that's actually it's going to be useful on. So Coughing, a Grimer, and there we go. So you can see the interesting thing is that the Pokemon along this route, the guys, the trainers, I mean, the Pokemon, you know, sort of gain levels pretty fast. You know, started off, what, level 34, 44, that guy had, what, level 29, so obviously decent levels. I'm just going up here to sort of, actually I'm going to swap out Somnus and put in a Kick Slot, I think. Switch as my lowest level. I know Snorlax is my lowest level for Somnus, but I'll work it. Don't think there's any. Don't think there are any Pokemon I don't have yet that are in this area, but I thought I'd just try it out for a bit. You might be thinking, you know, I mean, fighting Pokemon. No, Ditto, so there are around here. So they're not that rare, so I could have, you know, didn't have to necessarily catch that one that I did, but I'm glad I did. And I mean, what I might do is I can go to my Pokédex and see I own 54 and I've seen 108. So well over 100 Pokemon. We've now just got a few more to go to see, and whether I will see them all is I'm not entirely sure. Can never remember whether you see, like, I don't think you do, because I don't think you can see Blastoise or Venusaur or anything like that. Yes, we will swap out Jump Kick for Double Kick. Jump Kick is a much more powerful fighting move. I'm pretty sure fighting is weak against poison, so just gonna keep using Strength. See, Strength, you know, it's not that bad an attack. It's, what, 80 power? Obviously, it's not really something you want in your final team, but it's something that you need so much over the course of the game that, you know, you sort of use it. It's always helpful to have it on your final team. Another bird Pokemon trainer, obviously birds are strong against fighters, but this isn't too bad a matchup just because of the difference in levels. Winning, losing doesn't matter in the long run. So we'll cut through here, and then we'll see what. There's only one trainer up here. It's TM20, which contains Rage. What a rubbish attack that is, I'm not gonna lie. This person likes trading. She's got a Clefairy, which is very good news for my Hitmonlee. My Sir kicks a lot. I trade Pokemon with my friends. Well, it'd be nice if I, had people to trade with, but I don't. So I've got a Beauty, he's got a Pidgeotto, and I have no. Okay, so not very effective, but still destroys them. And then Wigglytuff won't survive long, so that's level 39 for Sir Kix-a-Lot. I forgive you, you can take it. This guy is a biker, and he's got lots of poison Pokemon, so we use Meditate. And we'll use Meditate again, just for... It should just mean that these fighting attacks should actually be able to one-hit all of his Pokemon, which is quite nice. Ooh, the Weezing might be a bit tougher. Yeah, it is. Don't kill me! Yeah, okay, so we get all of them. Team Rocket rules. You only live once, so I live as an outlaw. Team Rocket rules. You look gentle, so I think I can beat you. You and your Pikachu. Didn't go well for your Pikachu, and it's not going to go well for your Raichu. To level 40. I'm afraid of bikers. They look so ugly and mean. And fork over all your cash when you lose. Sort of was hoping he didn't actually know any sort of decent moves there. Okay, so he has Indeed eventually. But we can swap in Lepidopter and use Psychic on these guys. And Psychic will do lots of damage. That's good. You was joking about the money? No, you weren't. Another Beauty, she's got a Bulbasaur. So what I will do is I'll swap in Norbert and use Flamethrower. And she's got an Ivysaur, and I'll also use Flamethrower. Easy peasy. I just like to be... what's that? I like going home. I just like going home to be with my Pokemon. Let me try out the Pokemon you just got in the trade. You got a Gloom. Interesting. Glad that Sleep Powder didn't hit. Somnus grew to level 37. Norbert grew to level 47. Obviously Norbert is my top leveled Pokemon at the moment. And another Flamethrower. So there we go. So let's have a look. 40, 37, 47, 40, 41. So we'll swap in... No, we'll swap in Lepidopter. You can't change, yeah. This is Route 15. Not too many more to worry about. Got a Dodrio here, which is actually a decent Pokemon. I do aim on changing that tackle, I'm pretty sure. I just need to work out. I need to remember what I'm using to change. There we go. 700. Well, moves like Earthquake don't have any effect on birds. And this is another Bird Keeper. Obviously, it's slightly risky using these guys. But once again, I found myself out of PP. Go to Cordyceps, which isn't a great idea, but if I can Swords Dance up enough, I should be able to leech life these guys quite well. Yeah, okay. You got a Farfetch'd. So we Spore. I mean, the level gain is just too much for these guys. Okay, so I can't Sword Dance any further. And they're still not one-hitting these guys, which is disappointing. This goes to show you that sometimes you can't overcompensate for, being a level disadvantage, or sorry, not a level, a type disadvantage. So you're out of moves. We'll swap in Somnus. Such. And we'll battle you. Oh no, we've already battled you. Yeah. So we've got Wild Pidgeotto. We've got Wild Ditto. Wild Bellsprout. More Wild Bellsprout. And a Wild Pidgey. So yeah, nothing to be too excited about. That was the XP all, so we've done that. We've seen all these guys. So we're back at Fuschia, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly pop into the Pokemon Center, heal up, and then we'll start making our way down onto the beach and probably try and get a decent of the way through this area. So yeah, we should be able to do a decent amount of stuff here. So as long as Somnus is lead, goes it through, we'll get him. Okay, so this guy's got a Tentacool, which obviously is faster than me, which is annoying, but Thunderbolt is super effective, thankfully. And he's got a Shelder, but Shelder has pretty weak resistance to special attacks, so it should be pretty simple to get through all this. Beat the Horsey, and we'll beat the Starly. There we go. Watch out for Tentacool. Tier 19 to Seafoam Islands, yeah. So we'll now hop onto Somnus and go for a little swim. Look at this guy, who has a Horsey. And another Horsey, so very, very inventive team you have there. You can see these guys are up to what, level 30 was that? So that's not, it's pretty, you know, pretty high levels. And obviously the infamous millions and millions of Tentacool that you find along here. Oh, that was very handy, because that means I should be able to use a Great Ball and capture. So there we go. Capture the jellyfish Pokemon. We can just, don't particularly want to fight too many Tentacool. They're just annoying. Another swimmer with a Poliwag, which is, and a Poliwhirl. So those are down, and then we got this guy. He's got a Horsey. And did he poison me? Really? That's annoying. And another Goldeen, so we can Thunderbolt it. There we go. Nice and simple. So we'll use an item, and typically I still don't have any antidotes. Oh well, so this guy can see a couple of islands. Don't care, Tentacool. We'll talk to this guy, who's got a Goldeen. I have no more. So we'll just use Double Edge until I die, essentially. Which shouldn't be too... there we go, good. So I leveled up there, just right at the end. You have to fish for sea Pokemon. Yeah, I should actually fish at some point. Fish in here, I'm pretty sure there's quite a few Pokemon which I don't have. These waters are treacherous, you said. So we'll use Double Edge and probably die. That's okay. And then we'll use Cordyceps because Cordyceps has Mega Drain. Mega Drain is actually pretty decent against these guys. He's got Staryu, again, Mega Drain. Horsey, Mega Drain, Tentacruel. You can use Leech Life, and actually Leech Life will do a decent amount of damage here. The bug, bug against poison is actually pretty favourable. I got Cramp, Glub Glub. That's great. Beauty with a Goldeen. Use Psychic. Use Tackle, good. Switch to Cordyceps. And we'll use Mega Drain. As you can see, I don't have that effective a water defeat, just because Cordyceps. She swam to here, but now she's tired. I wonder what she's going to do now. It's not a favourable situation to be in, really, because I don't have that decent a water Pokemon counter. See, I can defeat these guys are low enough level that it's okay, but once they have the evolved forms, generally I'm not one-hitting these guys. It's a little bit worrying. That press is so big, it must keep you water. This guy wants my Pokemon. He's not going to get my Pokemon. We'll just see how much Psychic can do against these guys. Probably won't knock out. Oh no! We got a crit, which was quite nice. So we'll zip through. And we Psychic again. So yeah, I think these water routes are very, very long. You just a few guys here. Water is shallower here. He's got a shoulder. Again, Psychic, and he's got Aurora Beam. The ice affects my Butterfree's flying part, so I could ride my Pokemon. This guy asks us why we're riding a Pokemon, because it's a lot easier than swimming. And now I've lost all my PP, so I'm going to have to swap. I'll go to Cordyceps, which is no more leap, but still has Leech Life. So we just zip through these battles again. Let's see what other Pokemon we use. Seems a bit silly, I know, but Slash is actually one of the better attacks, so I'm obviously going to be faster than them, because I've got 20 odd levels, it seems. So I should be able to zip through some of these. Water Gun's going to be super effective, but again, I mean, it's a weak attack, so it's not going to do much damage. I really should have... Okay, another one, nice and easy. There's a huge cavern underneath this island. So there's Seafoam Island, or Seafoam Islands, I should say. Pretty sure that's all of these guys. Another Tentacool. Yeah, that's them all. And we'll talk about this guy. This girl, as it turns out. So yeah, I mean, you can see that I'm not in the best position. I'll probably have to go back to... Wanna float with me? She said. Okay, so what we will do for the end of the episode is I will do some fishing, try and catch some more Pokemon. And then what I'll probably do without off screen is probably fly back to Fuschia, heal up, and see you back here. So we've got a Horsey, which I'm pretty sure we don't have. So if I use Sleep Powder again, And use a great ball. There we go. That's second new Pokemon of the episode after Ditto. There are quite a few sort of, I think you can get Staryu and Goldeen. Goldeen is another decent Pokemon we can talk about. The fact we can get here. Tackle, yeah, that worked out quite nicely. There we go. So that's a second new Pokemon for this area. We will not nickname our Goldeen. I think the only other one we need to really consider is Staryu, but I don't know what the percentage is for Staryu. Oh, got a bite. Another Goldeen. So we'll just keep doing this for another few minutes, and then I'm pretty maybe not actually. So anyway, I'm gonna fly back, and then I will go to fly to Fuschia. The thing is you can only go into the Seafoam Islands from one way, if I remember correctly, so there's no point in me going to Pallet Town and working backwards. Yes, like I said, you can't win with just one strong Pokemon. It's tough, but you have to raise them evenly. And that's that, yep. So what we'll also do is what I can do is I can go to Bell's PC. I can deposit ducks back, and I can withdraw. No one from that one. We need to change the box. Need to withdraw. This is 0. There we go. We'll change it back just so that it'll stay. So yeah. So that leaves us for this episode, I think. I'll be making my way back down to Seafoam Islands, and then next episode we should be catching Articuno. So I'll see you then.